Good morning. Happy Saturday to everybody. Welcome to Once Upon a Time Tarot. Today's story is about three people. Well, there could be four, but right now I'm only seeing three. And I did ask Spirit for a significator, and they gave me the Five of Cups. Now, don't get caught up in the gender if I say he or her, because it is kind of hard to, do they, them, whatever's. Okay, so if you're new here, thank you. I am Queen of Wands. I've been a reader over 45 years, and this is one style of reading that I do. Five of Cups. So one day, she woke up and she realized she was missing something from her life. But she didn't know what. She didn't know what she was missing. She didn't know why she felt this way because, after all, she was married to a King of Pentacles. And she was married for quite a long time. And it wasn't that he was a bad man. He was actually a very good man. But he was missing something. They went for counseling. They tried all different venues to kind of re-spark the connection. But unfortunately, she loved him as a person, but she just wasn't in love with him anymore. So Mr. King of Pentacles was a good provider. That's one thing about Mr. Pentacles. He always provides for his family. So he was a really good provider. And he actually was happy with the way things were because he threw himself into his work. That's the only downfall about Mr. Pentacles there. So he had more fun counting his money than he did spending it with his wife. So she knew something was missing. And like I said, she couldn't put her finger on it. And it was funny, as I got into this video more and more, I realized it reminded me of the movie The Bridges of Madison County. I think, or Bridge at Madison County. Yeah, The Bridge. I always screw up movie names. So one day, Mrs. Five of Cups, because that's who she turned into, even though she was always a Queen of Swords. She was always in control of her feelings. She always knew what path she was on. But all of a sudden, she became Mrs. Five of Cups. Missing something, she wasn't sure what she was missing. She knew something was missing, but she wasn't sure what it was. So one day, Mr. King of Cups shows up. Now, we like Mr. King of Cups. He's the guy that, like a Sunday morning, he's out there, he brings you donuts, and then he goes out and washes your car. Okay, that's my fantasy. But he's the one who's very attentive. You've been married for 25 years plus, and all of a sudden, he brings you flowers. He wants to go to special dinners. He's the one who keeps the romance going. But one of the problematic things with him, too, is he could be all over the place. And Mrs. Five of Cups met him. And she realized what she was missing when she met him. But the problem is, his emotions were all over the place. Because he knew she was married. I mean, let's call it what it is. And he knew for them to be together, somebody was going to have to make a move. Who's it going to be? Who's going to make the move? So Mr. King of Cups put the ball in her corner. Now, don't forget, she liked the money. She liked the money. She liked the financial security. She didn't realize through the years how she grew so attached to these material objects, when she would be the first one to say that money didn't matter. But when she met him, she went from this gray color into the Sun card, where everything seemed like it was possible until he put her back against the wall and wanted her to make a choice. And that's why I said this movie reminds me of, this reading, I gotta stop day drinking. This reading reminds me of The Bridge of Madison County. And I think I'm saying it right, if I'm not mistaken. So when I look at this, because she needs a break from this Three of Swords. She doesn't know what to do. So if this resonates with you, I can't tell you what to do. I can't say, because everybody's story's ending is going to be different. But for those of you who this reading resonated with, I just want you to know there is going to be a time when this situation will come across your path, and you will have to make a decision, and you will have to figure out how you want your story to end. I can't make your story end for you. Like none of these other tarot readers can make the story end for you either. We can just show you certain ways. But I do see whoever this story resonated with, that you're taking a break from the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is third-party relationship. So you are taking a break from it. And what I tell a lot of people too when I read for them, you know, they do that righteous thing where, oh, I don't want to leave him. It would be so cruel to leave him. I think it's crueler to stay because you're keeping him from his path. You know, maybe there's somebody out there who he can make feel like the King of Cups made you feel. Just some things to think about. But this person here in this reading is still on the fence, and she's taking a time out because she's going to be presented with the question, when are you going to make a move? All right, my dears, I hope it made sense. I got to be honest with you, because I am very transparent. I did the first one and I had such a problem. I film on my iPhone with storage or whatever, and it didn't film the whole thing, and it was like half-assed, and I'm a full-ass type of reader. So hopefully this reading made sense to you, and put your comments below. And it's Saturday, and everybody have a great day.